G'day guys and welcome back, it's Razini16 here. I'm here today to bring you the first episode of the new series I'm looking to do. Now it is a branch off from Squad Builders. I will be doing a team that is sent in to me today from a subscriber. Now he's sent it in and asked me if I could play a few games with it and let him know whether it's worth it, the money you're going to pay for it, and whether it's going to be a good team in general. And that gave me an idea that I could start this new series. So from now on, if any of you guys want to know whether a team is worth it or not, whether it's worth the coins and whether it's a good side, by all means send it in and ask me to try it. I'll do a squad builder around it and upload an episode of 5 games with it and tell you guys whether it is going to be worth it. Now, this team was sent in by a guy that his link's in the description below in case you guys are wondering. It is a pretty expensive side in the fact of Ruiz, Boateng and Inform Hernandez are the expensive players. The rest are pretty cheap, so it's not that bad, but the Ruiz, Hernandez and Boateng will bring it up to around 200k. So I'm going to play a few games with it. I have played a squad builder around Javier Hernandez and I already know that I'm not that fond of him. So what I thought I might do is, if I'm not enjoying a team I'm showing you guys by 3 games in, I'm going to stop and make a couple of alterations to the side before we go into those last couple of games. The alterations are going to cost the same or less than what of the original team. I'm never going to spend more. And I'm just going to try and get you guys the best possible squad out of the money you're going to spend and around the kind of team that you send in. So by all means, you don't have to be a subscriber or whatever. Just if you want to know, send it in and I'll do it for you. Providing it doesn't have the likes of Ronaldo and that in there. I don't have them in the club on this account, but I can do pretty much any squads up to around the 200-300k mark for you guys, as I do have a lot of players in the club. But we are starting off with this nice Bundesliga / Serie A hybrid. We're going to jump in and do 5 games, and I'm going to tell you guys whether they're going to worth the money you're going to have to splash out on them or whether they're not. But by all means, enjoy the highlights.
I've got a question, if you'd hear me out. In your defense, you never had a chance. And so tell me straight, I won't go. This is our time now, I'm sure. Make no mistake, that we are closer than we're far. Embrace for impact, and fight your fears apart. Embrace for impact, I'm the future's engineer, and baby I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, and baby I'm here, I'm here, I've got a question, if you'd hear me out. In your defense, you never had a chance. And so tell me straight, I won't go. This is our time now, I'm sure. Make no mistake, that we are closer than we're far.
Alright guys, so I've just completed 3 of the 5 games of the squad builder. Now, I will be stopping here for this team. I thought something I might do is go ahead and make a couple of changes. Now, this team is not great. That being a compliment, I'm going to go ahead and say. Hernandez up front is pretty much non-existent. If you can manage to find the way to get the ball to him, he does nothing with it. In the midfield, Road does nothing. He can't pass, he can't keep the ball, he can't header, he can't pass. He's pretty much a big waste of space. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to replace those two players, spending less money than what I would on just Javier Hernandez. So if you guys are interested in getting this team, I do not recommend it. But I'm going to make a couple alterations. I'm going to play out the last 2 games with the altered side and tell you whether it's worth going with that rather than the beginning side. But I'm going to go ahead and do that and see how we do in the 2 games. I could be completely wrong. It could not be good either. But from what I understand, this team is pretty much unplayable if you want to get into the higher up divisions and actually contest for Division 1. If you want to contest in Division 1, I feel like 2 changes need to be made to this team, and it is for Road and Hernandez. So I'm going to go and do that, and I'm going to bring you back when I have made the changes. And alright guys, so this is the updated side. I've got rid of Javier Hernandez in form, as well as that Road at centre mid, and I've replaced them with Aubameyang at striker, and this dumbed down Muller. Now I moved him down from centre forward, as if you guys haven't tried it before, try Muller at centre midfield. He is an absolutely insane player there. And would you believe it, I spent a grand total of 33,000 coins purchasing the both of them. Javier Hernandez was worth about 60,000 coins, so I did manage to cut off 27,000 coins off the total value of this team. And you can tell by the look of it that I got a lot better players. So we're going to jump into the final 2 games at this side and see if it can play any better than the original. So enjoy. Apologies for this game's highlights. I did forget to hit the record button and I had to go into the instant replay at the end and re-show them all. So that's why they look a bit funny, just in case you're wondering, but they are all the goals nonetheless. So enjoy.
And so tell me straight, I won't go. This is our time now, I'm sure. Make no mistake that we are closer than we're far. Embrace for impact, you fight your fears far. Embrace for impact, I'm the future's engineer. And baby, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. And baby, I'm here, I'm here.
Alright guys, so that draws the 5 games to a close. Now, from what I experienced in-game, this alteration to the team was a much better side to play with, much more enjoyable, and we didn't lose with it. In the first 3 games, we got 1 win, 2 losses, and the 1 win we did get was against a not very good player, I'm not going to lie, he was very easy to beat. Just then we played 2 games, we got a 1 win, 1 draw, which is absolutely phenomenal, and the win we absolutely smashed it and absolutely killed it with Muller getting 2 goals. Now, for this squad builder, personally, I think for the money you're going to spend on the original squad, it is definitely not worth going and making that squad. As for this squad, that is, remember, nearly 30k cheaper, it plays so much better. And you can also spend that extra 30k in getting a better left back, which you could upgrade to Schmelzer or even Alaba if he's cheap at the time. Or you could even upgrade the Serie A side of the team, or you could even upgrade Bellarabi. Like, there's so much more you can do with this team than have Javier Hernandez and Road. And I personally feel the original team was not going to get you anywhere. It wasn't going to get you to Div 1. It wasn't going to help you win at all. Where this team might not help you win Div 1, but it'll definitely get you up there. And as you get up there, you get a bit more coins where you can upgrade this team further and make it even better. But that's just my opinion, guys. Please don't take what I say as, like, for granted. Like, I do these squad builders around the way that I play. You guys play completely different. You might use the ball completely different. It just depends on the player you are. But personally for me, the original team was no good, but this one being cheaper and better seemed like the better option to go with. But that's going to be all for the first squad builder. By all means, guys, please send in some more because I'd love to do these daily, providing I got enough. So that's going to be it for episode 1. I'd call it probably a failure / success, but that's going to be it. So thanks very much for coming along and watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you later.